Very good.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a three-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
At the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
I was actually waiting for you so I can tell you I'm hopping to bed.
Alright, man. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Yes, sir. Have a good night. Happy 4th.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got 2-1 the count.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Back goes Braun to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Two and 0 to Brantley.
No strike.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 2.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Brantley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Fouled away. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Popped him up. Thames has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 out with the man at first. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 balls, no strikes. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. From the stretch, hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Lofted in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And there's one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Now the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Fouled off. Cole gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Nope.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Brewers nothing. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Chirinos, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So stepping in, Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's George Springer. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now in the box, number 18. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Second baseman, number 18.
First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0, here it is. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Altuve for 1. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Nope.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Eric Thames would be next. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, Michael Brantley.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
I got the count. 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
2 out, nobody on. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Chase Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hit back toward the mound. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and left, but this is a foul ball. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Yelich.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Anderson on second. Kane on at first with 2 down. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Two pitch is fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Leading off for the Astros, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Braun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
Standing in, number 44. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Down and away, ball one. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This pitch is popped up. Thames has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two balls and a strike to Braun. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in, number 18. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. One strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
High pop-up. Bregman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Cole sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Adrian Hauser, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37, Adrian.
Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One and one to Chirinos. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Garrett Cole, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. The 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The set and the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Base hit into right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Orlando Arcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 47, Adrian Hauser.
Corey Spangenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Spangenberg.
Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
The center fielder.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch popped him up. Altuve is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Spangenberg stands at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jordan Lyles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Jordan Lyles.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Two and two.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are
now
2 down.
Number 44.
Ready for another chance. Number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros
settling in now, Ryan Braun. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fouled away. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 18.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 18. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
There's ball 4.
Next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Aledmus Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Astros, number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. This is foul right side. The 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Correa over at second. Diaz is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-0. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for the Astros. Still tied, one apiece. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in now, Eric Thames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. Thames behind 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Manny Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pena is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
0-2. Here it is. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The set and the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied 1-1. Matt Albers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Ready now, Alex Bregman. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Albers has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in once again, number 44, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Here's the first pitch, and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 30, Hector Rondon.
Josh Reddick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here.
Now
with first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve, previously against Matt Albers. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Correa, the runner at third. Marisnick at second. Springer at first. 2 out in the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Brewers looking to celebrate in Milwaukee. Joe Smith comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
At the plate, number 18. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Number 2 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner
for the Brewers. Number 2.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers. Number 14. Hernan Perez.
And that misses for ball 1. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's hitless in 6 tries. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-0. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
One here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Matt Albers gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Albers. The loss goes to Joe Smith. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.